So hey guys, MrFeedZ here, and today we're doing another episode of Is It Worth It? I haven't done one of these in a month. Yeah, that's kind of a little bit... I'm not sure actually. I don't know what to say. But in today's episode we will be doing R.A.P.S kill streak, requested by Scooter Squad, I think. So yeah, well, these R.A.P.S, these spinning balls of death that I call, they're really OP in a sense. I mean, look at this gameplay in the background. I get R.A.P.S twice. One of them was quite useless. I'm not sure if I actually recorded the second one, as it corrupts, sadly. But I've got some of the gameplay left, and yeah. So if you look at the R.A.P.S or ever use the R.A.P.S, you'll realise these are a very deadly kill streak indeed. So, for example, if I went to a game and I went 13-0 and I got my R.A.P.S, I'd probably at least get to what, 26-0, depending if the team's newbie or not. If they're newbie, then you're gonna get tons more. They're just gonna get spawn trapped by them. But if they're good at the game, they'll end up jumping over and they'll end up destroying them, getting the points. But without all this stuff of how to be better at COD and stuff, we're just saying if it's worth it or not. So on my stats, I have used I don't know. So if I go on, look at my R.A.P.S, I've had 1,110 kills with them, and I've used 195. So they're pretty deadly. I mean, my kill per use is not good. You'll see this in the stat video. It's 5.69, but it's because I don't really... There's not many people in the game as soon as you get them. They all leave, and that's not even an excuse. So that'll probably lower your kills per use and stuff like that. So if you want to actually earn these, look at my video on how to get more kills and less deaths on Call of Duty. I know the audio isn't great, you know, mic quality, the intro. It's because I tried to use Handbrake and that did not really work too well. So I'm never doing that again, just for that purpose. So if you want to get R.A.P.S, please check out that video. And also check out my earlier video on the uplink one. I'm not sure if it was 6 months ago, 5 months ago, or 4. It's one of the three. It's definitely a long time ago. That was an uplink one where it still works, just not as effective. But if you want to get your R.A.P.S, then use that. So my final decision, I know I haven't really been saying much about these R.A.P.S. Well, actually, before I make my final decision, let's look what it says on the kill streak menu. It says a deploy ship that drops autonomous robotic anti-personnel sentry drones. So that's what R.A.P.S stands for. Robotic anti-personnel sentry drones. So that's what it stands for, R.A.P.S. Which, that's actually pretty cool, actually. But anyway, my final decision, is R.A.P.S worth it? You know what? Just like the last episode, I'm going to say yes. I use these on my kill streaks all the time. It's just a constant thing for me to use. I always use them. In my free kill streaks, it's Hater, R.A.P.S and Mothership. So yeah, I always use them. If you want to request Hater, I'll give you my honest opinion on that. But anyway guys, I'm MrFeedZ signing out. Peace.